What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Afro Sniper X. Today I dropped a cool video talking about the Umarex MP5K, this guy right here, and what I've done to it and how it shoots. Now we're going to get into how the gun performs itself fresh out the box and what it displays, what it does, the whole 100. So let's start off with the magazine. You got a 40 round capacity dropout magazine. Let's put this right here so we can talk about the magazine real quick, because there is some things on the magazine that you might not be aware of. So you're going to take this piece right here, you're going to move it all the way down. When you originally get it, it's going to be up here. This part right here is going to be up here. You're going to move it all the way down. It's going to lock into place like that, right? You're going to fill it up. Now you could choose to do it by hand, or what I recommend is getting you one of these. This came with my SIG MCX, but I'm pretty sure you could find this on Air Gun Depot, Pyramid Air, even Evite, because I know they sell some air guns. You're going to get this, you're going to fill it all the way up, just going to line it up and just, boom, shoot those BBs in there, right? Once it's all stacked up, all the BBs are stacked up and looking nice in the clip and ready for you to pop it in your gun and put one in the chamber, before you do that, you see this little button right here? Go ahead and give that a tap, and you're going to hear this sound. That means the spring tension's all the way up, the BBs are ready to go. As you can see, you don't hear that shake like you did before. You're going to take the magazine, pop it into your gun, load around into the chamber, right? Now, what you're going to do to put some CO2 in your gun is you're going to take your hand, lift up on the stock, turn it. It's going to lock into place. As you can see, it locks into place. There's going to be a little tab right here. You can go ahead and turn it as much as you can to the left. What that's going to do is this is the piece that that pushes the CO2 in so it gets pierced. That way you have CO2 running in your gun, bunch of CO2 fun, right? Boom, bang, phooey. You're going to see this little piece right here, because as you can notice, after you turn that, you're like, whoa, why isn't it open? So you're going to take your finger, you're going to hit this little piece right here, push it in, and you're going to notice on the other side, it pushed out, right? You're going to take your hand and pull it about that much out where it gives you enough wiggle room like a joystick. You're going to take this, lift up, and that's going to give you access to your CO2 area. I have one in there, so I'm going to try to get it out real quick. Boom. So you're going to take this. Now this one's already been used. I'm just using this one for demonstration. You're going to put it in there. I'm going to push this down. Make sure it's closed all the way, because if it's not closed and it's like a little open, this pin's not going to line up. So make sure it's closed all the way. I'm going to do that. You heard that? Boom. Let's run that sound one more time. So you're going to make sure it's closed all the way. This is the best way to do it in my opinion. You're going to take your hand flat, push in like this, take this thumb, and just do that. Boom. Then you're going to get this tab and screw it right away from you. And what that's going to do, like I said, is this is going to make sure that CO2 gets pierced. What I recommend when you do this is getting some pliers and doing it, because if you do it with your fingers, when you hear that gas starting to escape and you try to hurry up and turn it so you don't waste all your CO2, it's kind of hard because you're not working with a lot of room with your fingers. So pliers to me works better. That's just my personal preference. But once you get that in there and you got it all tightened up, it's ready to go. You could keep it like this, or give that thing a good yank, and boom. Oh yes, you got that full PDW. Oh yes. So, like I was saying before, you're gonna boom, which right here, you're just gonna pull that back. You can see that spring right there. That's gonna load one into the chamber. You got your selective fire switch. Now downwards is safety. That's all safety. If you move it up, you're ready to fire. So yes, that is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Now, one thing I will say, when you get this gun, there is going to be a little wiggle right here in this area right here where your front grip is at. What I recommend, guys, is getting some hot glue gun, getting it and putting a little hot glue right in that little seal right there, then get you a razor blade and etch it out. And what that's going to do is it's going to seep into the crack where this is at. and then just make it tight. As you can see on mine, there's no wiggle room no more. It is perfect. And it's hot glue gun. It's a hot glue gun, so it's not gonna damage the polymer, the plastic, if I try to take it off. So that's always good. Stay away from super glue, guys, on guns. I know some people do that. Don't do that, because that stuff is nasty to get off. Damn near impossible. Excuse me. So you have the iron sights on here. I'm not much of a fan of the iron sights on the MP5, because you have to get your face ridiculously low to get it, you know what I'm saying, lined up. Literally, this is the hole right here. So I gotta do this. Now notice my optic is right here. So do this. I'm going from this to do the iron sights. This isn't very comfortable. There's no cheek pad right here, which I'm not expecting there to be, but throw an optic on it. It's gonna make it more of a comfortable gun. Other than that, this gun is amazing, like I said in the other video before. We're gonna take this outside real fast, just so you guys could see the laser and everything on it real quick. Haven't grabbed some batteries for the flashlight, so I won't be able to show you that the flashlight works, but let me tell you guys, it's a typical flashlight. There's no strobe involved in this flashlight or nothing. It's just off and on. So there's nothing special. Really ain't gonna get too much into that. So let's take this outside and you guys could see the laser real quick. Other than that, that will sum it up for the MP5K by Umarex. Again, this is steel BB blowback, 40 round capacity magazine, dropout, CO2. One thing I will say is be careful using this in the cold weather, because it's CO2. It's not going to perform the best because it's CO2. If you know anything about CO2, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Other than that, this is a good summer day fun gun right here, for real. It does have a little bit of power on it. I was surprised, as you guys see in the other video. What it did to the ballistic clay was amazing, so that was pretty cool. So, oh yeah, this is your boy Afro Sniper X, and let's go outside and check out that laser. Oh yeah. Alright, so I got it all set up. I'm gonna have the camera turned down. I'm gonna turn on the laser so you guys can see that it does work. Check that out. This is about 20 yards out and it is showing perfectly, not having no issues, so that's good. And this laser is by Gammo. It doesn't come with the gun, but just wanted to give you the full breakdown of everything on this gun. So it's pretty cool. And if you check this out, I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to catch this, but you guys could see the green dot. Hopefully you guys can. I don't know if you guys can. Can you catch it? No? Nope. Yeah. Got it? Alright, cool. So you guys can see there's a green sight, and it does go from red to green on here. So we're going to go back inside real quick, and we're going to discuss what are the best BBs to use on this gun. Okay. So this is my personal preference and what I usually like to shoot out of my BB guns. We got the black diamonds. Those are really good. They're by Umarex. The black diamonds. And then you got the copperheads. Now I try to stay away from the steel ones that look like this. If you guys could see. I try to stay away from these. I don't like these too much. The reason why is they're ridiculously heavy compared to these and compared to these. So that's my personal preference. I recommend that you shoot this if you're trying to get the most accuracy and velocity out of your CO2 BB gun. If you want a little extra more weight, copperheads. And if you just want 100% weight and shininess, then you could always go with your OG BBs, the little silver 117 BB. So that's what I like. I like to shoot out of my CO2 guns. The box that it does come in looks like this, and it explains basically what I told you on the back. Read it out. It is caliber 117, steel BB, fixed front and rear sights. Now, like I said, I replaced my rear iron sight with the real steel MP5 sight. The barrel length is, let's see if I can see the light's kind of 6 inches. Okay, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Danger distance is 275 yards. I can't really see this gun reaching that far, especially accurate wise. Let's just skip past that because this is CO2. It's not a really long barrel, so 275 yards is kind of flabbergastic. But capacity 40 rounds, like I was saying. It's a 12 gram CO2 cartridge, velocity 400 feet per second, like I was saying. Yeah, so it is licensed and licensed by H&K, which is pretty cool. But I believe the manufacturer is Umarex. So that's pretty cool. You know, I'm a big fan of the MP5. I think it's a pretty cool gun. It is the gun, if I'm not mistaken, of the SAS. I believe that's the gun that they use. I believe they're big fans of the MP5 over there. So that's pretty cool stuff. It's pretty cool stuff. You could buy this gun for about $100. All depending on where you get it from. Of course, you got the shipping, but the gun itself is about $100. I don't know what the feet per second on this gun is in other countries like Canada and the UK, but I know in the United States we're getting that 400 feet per second because everybody knows America, we love that power over here. Oh, yes. I do wish that we had, completely different topic, do wish we did have the new Umarex 50 caliber pistol in the 11 joules instead of the 7.5. Not really I don't understand why they chose to give the UK the 11 joules and give us the 7.5. Kind of disappointed about that. Trying to get my hands on one of those 50 caliber Umarex revolvers, and they shoot, I believe, rubber bullets, like the rubber balls. They shoot pepper balls, and they also shoot paintballs. So hopefully I will be getting that soon and doing a breakdown about that gun. I've heard some things that it does resemble this gun right here quite a bit, which is the Brodox. If I'm pronouncing that right, this name always gets me. Brodox, yeah. It's a pretty cool gun. It is very comfortable, very comfortable. I will be doing a product review on this gun real soon. Excited to bring that to you guys. So this is the MP5K. This is what it will look like right when you get it and you get it out the box. Inside the box isn't too pretty. Comes with your basic stuff, your manual, you know, little sales card trying to get you to buy more air guns. This one's the Steel Storm, came out a couple of years ago. And you know that bright yellow paper that says do not return it to the store that you bought it from. So yes, H&K MP5K, good gun. I will be doing a future video not based on this gun. I will just be bringing this gun out in another video when it is hotter outside, so you guys could really see it perform when the weather is perfect. So I hope I answered everybody's questions, and I hope when you get this gun, this review helps you. This gives you all the information that you needed. This is the part 2 to the H&K MP5K by Umarex. It is a steel BB blowback, and I am happy with the gun. I love it. Haven't had no issues whatsoever so far, besides the weather not allowing the CO2 to warm up enough where the liquid turned into a gas. So, but that's okay. I knew that was going to happen when I stepped outside and it was freezing. I mean, I was wearing a sweatshirt underneath this jacket, guys, and then a shirt underneath that and a white beater. So that should tell you how cold it was in Las Vegas today. Insane. But hope you guys enjoyed. Hope I answered all your questions. I hope this was a very good video and you guys liked it. Make sure you hit me with a like, a comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, most definitely. Check out my other two friends' channels. Flat Broke Air Gunner, he's doing some amazing cool things. He got some nice air gun collection. Man, cool stuff he's doing. True Canadian Air Guns, big shout out to him. Thank you for everything that you've done. And thank you for helping my channel out. Man, he is a big time supporter of Afro Sniper X Airgun channel. So you guys show him some support and subscribe to his channel. Hit that red button, True Canadian Air Guns and Flat Broke Air Gunner. This is your boy Afro Sniper X, and I will see you guys next time. Oh yeah.